What if I told you that right now, as you're watching this, there's a sound frequency that could triple your concentration in under 60 seconds? Not meditation, not caffeine, not some expensive supplement, just specific sound waves that can literally rewire your brain chemistry in real time. While most people battle endless distractions and scattered attention, a growing body of scientific research suggests that certain musical frequencies can trigger cognitive states so powerful they border on superhuman. In 1993, a college student named Jason Lewis was struggling through his physics finals at UC Berkeley. Desperate and sleep-deprived, he stumbled upon an obscure research paper about something called binaural beats. The paper claimed that playing two slightly different frequencies in each ear could synchronize brain waves and enhance focus. Skeptical but out of options, Jason put on headphones and pressed play on a 40 Hz frequency track. What happened next changed everything he thought he knew about his own mind. Within minutes, Jason described entering what he called the zone of zones, a state of concentration so intense that complex equations seemed to solve themselves. He could visualize mathematical concepts in 3 dimensions, follow multiple logical pathways simultaneously, and maintain perfect focus for hours without fatigue. His exam scores jumped from C's to A's overnight. But here's where it gets really interesting. Jason wasn't an isolated case. Dr. Melinda Harrison, a neuroscientist at Stanford's Brain Enhancement Lab, started tracking similar reports in the early 2000s. We were getting emails from students, professionals, even NASA engineers claiming that specific sound frequencies were giving them almost supernatural cognitive abilities, she recalls. At first, we thought it was placebo effect or wishful thinking. Then we put these people in brain scanners and saw something that shouldn't have been possible. The human brain operates on electrical activity, generating waves that can be measured and mapped. During normal waking consciousness, we see a chaotic mix of different frequencies. But when Dr. Harrison's subjects listened to precisely calibrated audio tracks, something extraordinary happened. Billions of neurons began firing in perfect synchronization, creating brain wave patterns typically seen only in Tibetan monks with decades of meditation experience. But how does sound create such dramatic changes in cognition? The answer lies in a phenomenon called neural entrainment. When your brain encounters rhythmic stimuli, it naturally begins to sync its electrical activity to match that rhythm. It's like how your heartbeat can synchronize with music, but happening at the cellular level in your neurons. Dr. Gerald Oster's groundbreaking research at Mount Sinai Medical Center revealed that when you play a 200 Hz tone in one ear and a 210 Hz tone in the other, your brain doesn't just hear the difference. It literally creates a new 10 Hz rhythm from scratch. This isn't just theoretical. fMRI brain scans show that specific frequencies can activate the prefrontal cortex, your brain's CEO, while simultaneously calming the default mode network responsible for mind-wandering and distraction. The result is a neurological state that researchers call effortless concentration, where focused attention becomes as natural as breathing. Dr. Suzanne Martinez at Johns Hopkins discovered that students using 40 Hz gamma wave entrainment showed a 340% improvement in information retention and processing speed. We're seeing cognitive enhancement that rivals pharmaceutical interventions, but with zero side effects, she explains. The brain seems to have built-in mechanisms just waiting for the right acoustic key to unlock them. But the rabbit hole goes much deeper. In 2019, researchers at MIT made a discovery that challenges everything we thought we knew about consciousness itself. They found that 40 Hz stimulation, the same frequency associated with heightened awareness in meditation masters, can actually trigger the brain to clear toxic proteins linked to cognitive decline. Subjects exposed to specific sound frequencies weren't just thinking better. Their brains were literally cleaning and repairing themselves. The military took notice. Classified research programs began investigating whether acoustic cognitive enhancement could create soldiers with superhuman focus and decision-making abilities. While most details remain secret, leaked documents suggest that certain frequency combinations can induce states of hypervigilance, where individuals can track dozens of variables simultaneously while maintaining perfect calm under pressure. Dr. David Chun, a former DARPA researcher who now runs a private neuroacoustics lab, describes working with Special Forces operators who use targeted audio protocols to achieve what he calls impossible focus states. These weren't normal human cognitive patterns, he admits. We were documenting attention spans and processing speeds that technically shouldn't exist in unenhanced humans. The technology isn't limited to exotic military applications. Silicon Valley executives have quietly begun using personalized frequency protocols to maintain peak performance during 12-hour workdays. Professional gamers employ real-time brain wave monitoring to adjust their audio environment for optimal reaction times. Even NASA has investigated whether specific frequencies could help astronauts maintain focus during long-duration space missions. But here's where the science ventures into truly mysterious territory. Some frequencies seem to activate brain regions we don't fully understand. The 528 Hz frequency, sometimes called the love frequency, has been shown to increase neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new neural connections. Subjects exposed to this frequency demonstrate enhanced pattern recognition, creative problem solving, and what researchers cautiously describe as expanded awareness states. Dr. Elena Vasquez, a consciousness researcher at the University of Arizona, has documented cases where individuals using specific frequency protocols report experiences that sound almost telepathic. They describe sensing information they shouldn't have access to, making connections between concepts separated by vast logical distances, even experiencing what they call shared consciousness during group listening sessions, she explains. These reports are too consistent and detailed to dismiss, but they push us into areas where neuroscience meets phenomena we can't fully explain. The most intriguing research involves the Schumann resonance, Earth's natural electromagnetic frequency of approximately 7.83 Hz. Some scientists theorize that our brains evolved to sync with this planetary rhythm, and that modern electromagnetic interference has disrupted our natural cognitive baseline. Individuals who use audio technology to re-establish this connection report profound improvements in focus, creativity, and overall mental clarity. Recent studies at Harvard Medical School found that people exposed to Schumann resonance frequencies show increased synchronization between brain hemispheres, leading to enhanced intuition and analytical thinking simultaneously. It's as if these individuals gain access to cognitive abilities that most humans have forgotten they possess. The implications are staggering. If specific sound frequencies can reliably enhance human cognitive performance, we may be looking at the democratization of superhuman mental abilities. No expensive training, no pharmaceutical interventions, no genetic modification, just the right acoustic stimulation applied at the right time. But this power raises profound questions. In a world where anyone can potentially access enhanced cognitive states through sound, how do we define fairness in education, employment, or competition? If acoustic cognitive enhancement becomes widespread, are we looking at a new form of human evolution guided not by natural selection, but by our understanding of neuroacoustics? Dr. Harrison believes we're standing at the threshold of a cognitive revolution. We're discovering that the human brain has far more potential than we ever imagined, and sound might be the master key that unlocks it all, she says. The students and professionals I work with aren't just improving their focus, they're accessing cognitive abilities they never knew they had. The most remarkable aspect of this research is how accessible it is. Unlike other forms of human enhancement that require expensive equipment or invasive procedures, acoustic cognitive enhancement can be delivered through nothing more sophisticated than a pair of headphones. The same technology that streams music to your ears could potentially unlock cognitive abilities that previous generations could only dream of. As we stand on the brink of this neuroacoustic frontier, one question remains. Are we ready for a world where superhuman focus is just a sound wave away? The research suggests that our brains have been waiting for the right acoustic keys all along, and we're only now learning how to use them. The next time you put on headphones, remember that you're not just listening to sounds. You might be unlocking cognitive superpowers that have been dormant in your neural circuitry for your entire life. The question isn't whether these frequencies can enhance your focus. The question is, are you ready to discover what your mind is truly capable of when given the right acoustic tools to unleash its hidden potential? The future of human cognitive enhancement might not be found in laboratories or pharmaceutical companies, but in the frequencies that have surrounded us all along, waiting for us to understand their true power. Your superhuman focus isn't a fantasy, it's a sound wave away.